Power 93.7 WBLK, the People Station. I'm Yasmin Young. This is the 2 to 6 takeover. And of course, you know, the holidays are right around the corner, which means that it's not only a season of giving and spending time with your loved ones, but giving to people who are really, truly in need. And of course, we've got people like that right here in Buffalo and Western New York. And I have the pleasure of having Demi Walsh. She's the volunteer and events coordinator for the Salvation Army of Buffalo in with me today. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So the red kettles,
yes,
the iconic red kettles.
Yes,
you all need people to volunteer to be out and collect those donations, but you also have other needs. So let's talk about some of the needs that the Salvation Army has during this season.
So starting this Friday, November 10th, you will start to see some of our red kettles out at locations. We'll be at many Tops locations and our 4 local malls. And then starting the day after Thanksgiving, we will be at Walgreens and Walmart as well. We also sprinkle in a couple Kmarts and Hobby Lobbies and things like that around. Okay. So you'll start seeing us in 75 locations throughout Western New York this month.
So that's 75 locations, meaning you need quite a few people to cover all of those locations and work in shifts, I'm guessing.
Yes. So we ring 6 days a week. We take Sundays off, but we ring Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. If you add up all those hours from November 10th when we start to December 23rd, which is our last day, we need about 1,500 volunteers to cover all those shifts, which is crazy. Yes.
That's a lot of volunteers,
yes.
But I think we have that many people that can volunteer here in Western New York to help out. It's a great cause.
It's a great cause. We ring in 2-hour bell ringing shifts, and ringing a bell for 2 hours raises enough money to feed a family of 4 for a whole week.
Wow.
So that's a really powerful message. We're also trying to encourage organizations, companies, family and friends, sororities and fraternities at colleges to take a half day or a full day.
Okay.
So let's say they take a day at the Walden Galleria Mall. They sign up to be there from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. They get different friends or coworkers or family members to take the whole day with them in an hour or 2-hour shift increments. And then the nice thing is that the day after, we count all that money and we can let you know how much money was raised and how many families you're able to help out with the time that you spent volunteering for us.
Which is great, like you said, for sororities and fraternities, anybody that's listening at Buff State or UB, because look at that. They have to get those volunteer hours and community service. So that's a great opportunity right there.
All of this gets counted towards school credit hours and anything like that. It's also a great way for companies to kind of get their employees involved, have some employees get together and do some bonding and helping out families in Western New York at the same time.
And that's not it. You all are doing some other things like the Angel Tree. You have a clothing drive. Let's talk about some of those other ways that people can help.
So right now we're in a huge need of canned goods, especially canned meats during the holidays. If anybody is doing Thanksgiving or Christmas drives and they want those foods to go to a local charity, we are definitely looking. So anything that you would prepare for a Christmas or Thanksgiving meal would be awesome.
And non-perishable, obviously.
Non-perishable, yes. We have people who donate turkeys to us in time to hand out to families for Thanksgiving. So that's an option, and we can definitely work through all of that. We're also looking for warm clothing. So we go out every Sunday and Monday night behind the Buffalo Public Library and feed the homeless. They also get an item of warm clothing afterwards. So hats, gloves, scarves, socks are a real big one right now, earmuffs, anything to help keep these people warm in the winter months.
And just a little quick cheat tip, if you go to the dollar store, you can find hats, scarves, gloves, socks, those items for $1. So even if you take $5 and spend that, you can get five items, with tax, and be able to donate without having to spend a lot of money. So just, for people who might want to give but don't have a lot themselves, it doesn't have to cost you a lot to be able to help someone else.
Target and Walmart have kind of those dollar areas too, so you can kind of pick them up wherever. It costs you a couple dollars to really help somebody out.
So now the key is, how do people get to you to help? If they want to contribute, if they want to volunteer, if they just want to be a part of this in some way, how can they reach out to you?
Sure. So we have all sorts of different volunteer opportunities on our website, which is www.buffalo.youtube. buffalosalvationarmy.org. If you visit the volunteer opportunities page, you can see all sorts of things that we have going on in the next 2 months. There's also my contact information there, so you can give us a call. You can Google us and call our main office on Main Street, and they'll connect you with the right people. So we're online and we're in the phone book and we're easy to reach. Yeah.
And let me say thank you to everyone that helped us along with you all and Channel 2 and Tops to raise $26,000 for hurricane relief in Puerto Rico. That was huge. So thank you to all of our listeners and WGRZ's viewers that came out and made those donations. And we can definitely do some big things for the holidays. So
yeah, that was unbelievable. And it really makes us know that we're in a city of good neighbors, and we have some great people in this community that really reach out, and this is the best time of year to get involved. It truly is.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Demi. I appreciate it. And you can get all of the info that she just gave out on our website, WBLK.com.